Typically, when one plays an action platformer, there isn't the expectation of a compelling narrative. Yet, in The Rise of the Badger, that is one of the game's greatest strengths. Not only that, but it has a few other distinctive aspects in its gameplay as well. Starting with the story, you need to know that this is a fan fiction game taking place in the world of the Firefly TV show. As indicated by the title of the game, you control Badger. Since the story is a big part of the game, each level is preceded by descriptive text that explains what is going on and the motivations of the main character. Turning to the graphics, my first impression of them is that they looked fine, but they are at a really low resolution. As such, the game felt like it was zoomed in a lot. Another aspect worth mentioning is that the animations are pretty good. I especially like how Badger's trench coat flows in the wind as he runs. This is important because you'll be doing a lot of running in this game. The first level also has some nice background details, such as rain and other effects, that liven up the world. However, sometimes the game feels a bit flat due to the lack of parallax scrolling. This is especially noticeable when indoors. Turning to a couple more positive aspects, another surprising element is how many levels also include little cinemas between stages. They're nice additions, and to make the story easier to follow. Just to sum up all this, these story elements made me want to keep playing the game, and I often wondered what would happen next as I progressed through it. Concerning the gameplay, it is a bit simplistic. Your character can fire a gun, jump, and interact with the environment. You're also able to go up and down ladders at certain points. Frustratingly, you can't shoot while running, nor can you jump forward while firing your gun. The fact that you can't move forward while shooting highlights the limited control options in the game. Your character can't duck, either. However, the limited number of control options are alleviated by the game's variety of level styles. Rise of the Badger isn't just a side-scrolling platformer. For instance, after the first level, there is a stage where you fly away from the planet. While doing so, a laser fires at you if you touch its targeting reticle. You have to move your ship around the screen to avoid getting hit. In another level, you recruit a crew for your ship. This involves doing a few tasks, such as picking up a few pieces of equipment, defeating a beast near the town, and more. All these different types of gameplay aren't exactly deep, but they make the game feel distinctive and special at times, along with the storyline. Here are a few more details. First, there are no health pickups in the game, although you do have some health restored between certain levels at times. Also, a lot of the game's strategy involves shooting your gun to hit enemies who are just off screen. This is sometimes frustrating and boring, but the other aspects mentioned earlier do make up for it some. The music and sound effects are fine, however they aren't exceptional. I like some of the tunes as they were playing. They tend to fit the gameplay or story where they're used. I don't think that the sound effects add a ton to the game. Much of it is just you firing your gun and hitting enemies. Unfortunately, the game is a bit glitchy. Sadly, the last level has a glitch where the screen is panned upward about a third. To avoid spoilers, I won't show that, but with the magic of editing, I will simulate what it looks like. At least you can tell where you are by looking at the life bar above your head. I think the big issue with the game is the limited control options. I also wish the different level types had extra nuanced elements added to them. Even so, I consider Rise of the Badger to be greater than the sum of its parts. This is largely due to its storyline and gameplay diversity. It makes for an intriguing action platformer. It's available for free on itch.io and was developed by a solo developer. Thanks for watching, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe.